Welcome back to Toonerville's Little Shop in the Woods. This is going to be part 3 on the Mustang restoration project. We went over this car here on the last installation and showed a lot of the damage, rust, and repairs that will need to be made for the main body, which were quite extensive. It'll be expensive. It's missing all of the interior and a lot of the trim pieces, a lot of the under hood pieces, and a number of things. It's fall here, so we have lots and lots of leaves down. What I want to show you today is this Grande that I've got, 72 Grande. I bought this first before I got the Sportsroof, and it was my intention to restore this one, but this one has as much, if not more, rust in the floorboards, the quarter panels, the roof, as you see. Lots and lots of problems as far as rust goes with this car. It was a beautiful car when it was new, there's no doubt. Bright metallic blue, had every option you could ask for in a Mustang. And even today, looking at it, it looks like a really solid car that could be restored. And I guess just as much as the other car, this one could be brought back to life as well. But being that I want to put a 72 front end on that 73 Sportsroof, this is going to be a perfect parts car for what I need. There's a hood that I paid 50 bucks for from a guy in the salvage yard down south of us. The hood that was on this car originally, that was actually bent in half because of a frozen hood hinges. But the fenders, the doors, the bumper, the headlight buckets are all intact. The front apron will need to be replaced. Not really an expensive item, but as you can see, the front fenders are really in good shape. Hardly nothing but surface rust on them. Same with the doors. This was originally a, well, it still is, a H-code 351 Cleveland 2-barrel. And somebody robbed the carburetor off it, so it tells me it probably had some problems, and that's why I got parked in the barn where I found it. But a lot of rust on this one as well, but a lot of stuff seems to be just surface rust, and I'm hoping that I can save some money on my front end work on the Sportsroof, maybe by salvaging this radiator support, possibly even some of the maybe the shock towers. I won't know until I get the fenders off, start pulling some of the parts off to see how extensive the rust is on this. But the car is pretty much complete. So the shock tower support arms, I can blast and save those. There's a lot of little miscellaneous parts on this that are missing from the other car that I'll be able to categorize and put away and revive, clean up, and use. Of course, quite a few parts on here I won't be able to use, but it's a big head start towards where I'm going for the other car, and so I think this is going to be a pretty good deal. One of the big pluses about this car was that the interior was really complete, and as I said, whoever ordered it, they got every option you could think of. Power brakes, full console, tilt wheel, AC. Of course, as you can see, the car is in really poor condition. Everything worn out, but it's all there. So I can get the seats out and get new foam and covers and fabric for the seats and redo those. So now I have a complete interior to put into the other car. Same thing with the console. It's not cracked or broken. The lid can be replaced. You can buy those, so that's not a problem. Of course, the other car is going to be a 4-speed, so I'm not worried about the shifter. There's several places that I can send this tilt steering off and have it completely restored and made operational again to be installed into my sport roof. And a whole bunch of other little things in the interior that I'll be able to use. Unfortunately, the deluxe custom factory, whatever you want to call them, seat door panels are shot on it. I sure wish those were in nicer shape, but at least the wood inserts in the trim is nice, as is some of these trim parts you see here. I'll have to I'm going to probably cut that out because I need it for the other car. It's tore up in the other car where they slammed it and caught it and patched it, and it's not right, so that'll have to be fixed. So we got that to work with. This is 72 Grande. Sure hate cutting it up, but I don't have a title for this one. I do have a title for the Sport Roof, and that's why I'm going the direction that I'm going. Some parts are, again, like I say, nice. It's an okay rear bumper. It probably needs to be replaced. It's got quite a bit of rust on it. But that's it. So this is going to be the guinea pig, the supply parts car for this little darling. So anyhow, keep watching us. We'll come back with more. Have a good day.